Michelle Obama makes the case for Harris in Michigan, as Dems see signs of hope. Michelle Obama returned to the campaign trail for the first time since the Democratic National Convention on Saturday to make an explicit appeal to one of Vice President Kamala Harris's weakest voting blocs, men, and other constituencies Democrats are scrambling to turn out. Introducing Harris at a rally here, Obama said the race between the Vice President and former President Donald Trump is too close for my liking, and she is deeply concerned that too many of us are still confused and buying into the lies and distortions from people who do not have our best interest at heart. One of the Democratic Party's most popular surrogates, Obama challenged the perception that voters, including some Democrats, feel like they still don't know enough about Harris, arguing the vice president is being held to a higher standard than Trump. She delivered a blistering critique of the former president, from his failures in handling COVID-19 to his role in the January 6, 2021, Capitol riot after the American people fired him from a job that was too big for him to begin with. And she issued one of Democrats' most explicit cases for abortion rights yet in an appeal clearly targeted toward men. But let's not just sit around and complain, Obama said. Let's do something. As Obama pleaded with Democrats to turn out, the party is starting to see reason for optimism in Michigan. Public polls have started to swing Harris's way, though the race remains within the margins. And there are positive signs for Democrats in early voting returns, from the sheer volume of ballots already cast, nearly 1.5 million as of Saturday, per state data, to where and from whom those votes are coming. I'm nervous, but hopeful, said Sherry Millard, a Democrat from nearby Portage. I do believe she has a better chance than Joe Biden did. Harris and Trump rallied in opposite corners of southern Michigan to mark the first day of early voting statewide. While Trump was in Novi, a Detroit suburb, Harris brought Obama to Kalamazoo as she works to drive up margins in a county that voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016 and Joe Biden by an even larger margin in 2020. She is an inspiration, Harris said of Obama, after the two embraced on stage to raucous cheers from the crowd. And she motivates us to get to work, especially when the stakes are high. Democrats are encouraged by voting statistics so far in Michigan, where the large volume of ballots already cast has defied expectations that early voting would drop off in the post-pandemic era. Turnout in Wayne County, home to Detroit, where Democrats need to run up the score to win the state, is nearing 20%, according to state data. And those tracking statewide returns through modeling and publicly available data say women and black voters have cast early ballots at a higher share at this point than in 2020. The data is suggesting Democrats could have at least a slight enthusiasm advantage, and more so than in other battleground states where early returns have looked less promising for the party, said Tom Bonnier, a Democratic strategist and CEO of the data firm TargetSmart. In all these other battleground states, Democrats are almost certain to head into Election Day needing bigger turnout from voters of color and younger voters, Bonnier said. If Michigan's numbers hold, this could end up being the state where Republicans are going to need the bigger push on Election Day. Polling also shows some positive signs for Harris. A Quinnipiac University poll released Wednesday showed Harris leading Trump 49% to 46% among likely voters in the state, a reversal from the university's October 9 poll that showed Trump up 50% to 47%. A Bloomberg News/Morning Consult poll, also released Wednesday, similarly showed Harris leading Trump here by 3 percentage points. But Harris still has vulnerabilities in Michigan, and Republicans believe they are making inroads with key voting groups in the state, including Black, Arab American and Muslim voters, as well as union workers. Trump twice demanded at a rally in Traverse City on Friday that Michiganders have to vote for him because of his promises to aid the auto industry. The crowd at his rally in the Detroit suburb